Hey guys, welcome back to some more Illuvium, the crypto NFT game that is going to absolutely set everything on fire. So we're going to check out a couple things today, including the post. So we have heard the game is going to be delayed, so they did run into some delays and how they're kind of dealing with that. Also, we're going to look at Nft'S, which is the NFT market where you can buy NFTs right now that are from Illuvium. It was actually from an earlier release. And then I'm going to look at some of the concept art for the game itself. So let's go ahead and we'll get into the video. All right, so here is a post from Kieran coming with good and bad news. Good news is gameplay trailer is now going to be significantly longer, including story elements as well as gameplay of the overworld, which was not planned. So definitely some good news there. The bad news is they pushed the ETA roughly 7 weeks, guys. So that is almost 2 additional months, which I'm okay with because looking at the staking that we're doing right now, it'll give me a lot more time to get some of those SILVs so we can have them when the land comes up for sale shortly. Honestly, I do believe in doing the game justice. We need to deliver an all-encompassing trailer. So hate to make you wait, but positive things. So he did take full responsibility for the delay of the game. To mitigate further delays, they also brought on some additional team members, which is very cool, to make sure that there are no additional delays. It is very challenging to create a game, especially to this magnitude, guys, which is the reason why we're thinking that it is going to be Q1 of 2022, which isn't too far off for it to be up with the beta release. So very cool in addition to that. So looking at Nft'S, guys, now this is the website where you can buy and sell NFTs. This is the Illuvium. We have 21 items listed here, 1.8K owners. So you see there are a lot of owners that own more than one of the NFTs. Now, one thing to remember when we look at these NFTs, such as right here, the Death Star Blaze Knight emote from the Genesis promotion, is if you use this, so currently the price is $745. If you use this, they can be redeemed in game, but you do burn the NFT. So from my understanding, if you use this within the game, it will be gone, meaning you cannot sell it here. Once it is burned, it is gone. I'm hoping that's not the case because some of these do get relatively expensive. $854 for this one. Again, used to redeem the badge in-game. So these NFTs, not only have NFTs have value for that reason, but you can also use them in the game, guys. So they do have a function within the game, which is very cool to see with the NFTs. There's a bunch of emotes in there. You can also see a couple of very, very cool looking emotes. We're gonna have to see exactly how it's gonna work, how the chat is going to work within the game, but they also do have several skins. So this is a very interesting concept. So I'm thinking the emotes are going to be saved. The skins are going to be burned because specifically it says right in the bottom, to use in game, they must be bound to the account by burning the NFT, meaning it is no longer going to be available, guys. Looking at this NFT for listings, it's about $11,000 for a skin for this little guy. And we're not even sure at this point exactly what he is going to do. He might be similar to a slime or a goblin in normal games that no one's actually going to be using him, or it could be one of the most important heroes of the game or one of the most important aspects because they do have multiple skins for him. Holograph skin is $30,000. The white skin here, $171, which I just think that's absolutely crazy with the price of it, but that is what they're going for right now on Nft'S. 21 owners, there's only 25 total, and I believe with this Genesis promotion, there is not going to be any more of them. So what you see right here is all that they're going to have as far as these limited edition NFTs from the Genesis collection. Now, some of the NFTs as well are just that. So these are not usable in the game, guys, but looking at the NFT itself, the digital art, remember, this is kind of the concept art for the game, which really sold it to players. I mean, looking at the detail of this is absolutely phenomenal. And as you can see here, guys, it runs about $3,000, but but it is the Genesis promotion. Not saying if Illuvium is going to run promotions in the future, which I'm sure they will, but it is very cool to see. Right here, you do have the Holo promo, which again, very amazing artwork for one of the characters. Again, this looks like one of the primary characters that you're going to see in it, or one of the primary Illuviums that you're going to have, because we've seen him actually evolved from a couple different pictures. And then of course, guys, we have the Genesis Dark hologram, and look at that. It is $12,000 right now, but it is absolutely phenomenal looking when it comes to the hologram. So some of the other pictures, some of the artwork, guys, look at the detail and look at the artwork here on a commander. So this is gonna Illuvia commander, very amazing artwork. And then they do have quite a bit, which is just going to be spawns, shrubs, the texture designs, doesn't have color, doesn't have feature, but even looking here to a size of a human, these are going to be giant plant shrub spawns that are going to be within different sections. Again, different colors depending on the zones that they're in. Same with this one, Scub, it is going to be the wind catcher. We are not sure at this point if these are going to be things that you utilize to harvest, or if there's going to be benefits to having them, short of this might be the scenery that is within the game itself. Looking here, this is concept art again, but this has a function. So this is what I'm thinking with some of the other visual effects. It is harvestable. So you can actually harvest this plant specifically to get spike juice, it looks like. So unrelenting for 10 seconds at the start of combat. So it is going to have a feature if you harvest this. Now, I'm not sure if this is just going to be, I'm assuming it is just a plant that grows underground. Not sure if you're going to be able to use it in combat, or if you could actually set them up in combat with your heroes going around them. But ultimately, this might be something to avoid when it comes to the open world fighting and seeing just how the poison works. Again, in concept, we can see how it works. We can see the trailers, things of that nature, but we haven't seen the storyline or exactly what the mechanics are going to look like. And there is the 3D design, guys. I hope they keep it a little more basic, that they can actually use this in different zones, just kind of recolor it versus making every zone 100% unique, really to save some time and effort there when it comes to the amount of time that it takes to build these out. Here is the cactus plants. Again, the artwork in here, or the 3D modeling, is absolutely crazy, guys. Extra visual information. The bubble roots are found in the brightest steps arena of the giant root system. The growing inhibited are slowly conjuring the rocks, plants, and animals living on them. So very cool to see exactly what it should be. This area can be used for reference, concept art, close up. Again, you can see the size that it is here. So again, it is bubbling root, it is a plant, it is going to be in the Brightland Steppes is where it's going to be located. So it's going to be interesting to see. And one of the things to really pay attention is if there is viability, what we see coming up in the future for the concept art, where it's located, and also paying attention to the Illuviums that are going to be based on those lands. So when it comes to land purchase, we're not exactly sure what's going to be the pros and cons at this point, because we haven't seen the full release, but ultimately it might be valuable to know what is going to grow on the land that you're looking to purchase, such as this within the Brightland Steppes. Here again, just some more concept art. And then this is kind of the colored concept art. So we kind of seen the plain drawn design into the 3D rendering of the concept art, which is very cool to see. So overall, guys, I am just super stoked to see exactly what this game brings and how it progresses over the next few weeks and months. As we see the release, are they going to wait to do the beta release before the land? Is the land already going to be sold before they do the release? Based on the timeline, they're saying October, November. It's going to be interesting again to see exactly where it comes to the timeline when things are going to be released, and also exactly where the staking and the Illuvium coins do come into play and what the value of those are going to be. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.